Hey guys, this is girl Carmise. Welcome back to my channel. No! You're clicking on this video because your braids are so tight. And I feel you, okay? I feel you. So today I'm going to be sharing some tips with you guys on how to deal with tight braids. I did a video like this way back then, you feel me? I have the link in the description box down below, so you guys can see what I said back then and what I'm going to say now. Some things might be the same, some things might be new. But anyways, I'm here to help you, okay? Okay, so first things first. All I have to say is if your braids are so unbearably tight, you got to take them out, sis. You have to take them out, okay? If it's been like 2 to 3 days, 4 days, and your braids are so tight and it still feels so tight, it's unbearable, like you're crying and like you're in so much pain, you have to take them out. I understand you paid $180. I understand that you paid $100 for your braids. I understand that you paid $150 for your braids, but that isn't more important than the pain that you're in. That isn't more important than your hair. If your hair was that tight, it's not good for your hair. It's supposed to be a protective style. You're supposed to be protecting your hair, not damaging it. You feel me? That's first things first. If your braids are so unbearably tight that it still hurts after 3 days, after 2 days, it's still like the same amount of pain. If you're crying, like if it's so unbearable that you can't sleep, that you can't lay your head down on your pillow, you have to take them out. You're gonna feel that pain like the first day, maybe the second, but the pain should be getting easier and easier. It should be getting less and less. If it's not doing that, then you have to take them out. So that's the first thing. So if it's not that tight but it's still tight and you still want some relief, second thing I would say is take some painkillers, okay? If you're trying to go to sleep, if you have somewhere to go, you have something to do, I would suggest taking some pills. I've done it before when I would get my braids done, when I would get like sew-ins, like with the closures and all that, like my head would be like pounding. I would take some painkillers and that would help some of the pain. So I would suggest that. If you don't want to take pills, there's alternatives. You can get your little spray bottle, put cold water. Thank me later, okay? Put cold water. It will help release some of the pain. If you go like this. Ooh, sis. Feels really cool, really nice. And this will also help moisturize your hair anyway, because that your hair is protected under the braids. The water is a moisturizer. Water will help moisturize your hair and will keep your hair moisturized. Also, I like to put some oil in here. This is some random oil, that stimulating growth oil. I'm pretty sure this is from a beauty supply store. This is what I have on me right now. And I will just put some into the bottle. And water and oil don't really mix, but we're just going to shake it up. You can put conditioner in here. Go like that. And then just spray. Now your hair really is getting moisturized. But make sure you get it on your scalp. Like this. Get it on your scalp. And you can also get it on your braids. And that will help ease some of the pain. It really will, but temporarily. Also, I would say get in the shower. When you are taking a shower, let the hot steam open up the pores in your scalp. Let the hot steam circulate your blood flow in your scalp, and it will help relieve some of the pain. You'll feel so good. Just sit in it, like after you're done showering, just sit there for a while, you feel me? Maybe for like another 2 or 3 minutes, just stay in the shower and let the steam just do its thing. You feel me? That will also help release some of the pain. Also, do not put your hair in ponytails. Do not, maybe a low ponytail be alright, but don't put no tight ponytails. Don't put any ponytails whatsoever. When you first get your hair done, sis, I know. You want to go in with the styles. You want to do your half up. You want to do your half up, half down. You want to do your high ponytails, you want to do your little buns, but that has to wait. That has to wait. You can't do it right away. You can't do it the next day. You have to wait for the braids to get a little loose before you start doing all that. So don't just throw your hair into the ponytails and all that. You have to wait at least a day or two, or until the braids are loose to do that. Also, you can't like just take your hands and literally just massage your scalp. Just go like that. Massage it. Try to loosen it up a little bit. The braids, just loosen it up like that. Don't want to do it all hard to mess up the braids now because you just got them done. But just do it lightly and just massage it. Now, my braids aren't tight, you feel me? Because I did them myself. When you go to your hairstylist, I would suggest before you even like have them touch your head, tell them not to make it too tight. Off the bat, when you go in there, don't tell them not to make it too tight for the next time. Because if you're already here, then you already have your braids tight. But for the next time you get your braids done, tell them, please don't make it too tight. You made it tight last time. You made it too tight last time. Please make it looser. And it will still last, you feel me? It will still last a while, but that's better than it being so fucking tight that you're crying and that it hurts so bad that you can't even lay your head down on your pillow. You feel me? That you can't even put a scarf on because it's so tight. So make sure when you go to your hairstylist, whoever's doing your hair, tell them to not make it tight. Tell them to not make it too tight. If you do your own hair, just try not to grip it so tight. You can grip your hair, but don't grip it so tight that you're like, ow, ow, like trying to braid your hair. You feel me? Don't make it so tight that you're getting a headache. If you're getting a headache, sis, you're doing it too tight. My hair looks like this right now, and I had it in for about, I had my hair in for about 4 days, and it doesn't look like I just got my hair done. It looks like I had my hair done for like a week now, but it's still cute, you feel me? Like, I'm still gonna wear it for a month, okay? So I made sure not to make my braids too tight. I can't even make a good grip anyway, but I like make sure that I didn't do it too tight. So whoever you go to, if you're doing yourself, if you go to a hairstylist, let them know, let yourself know, do not do it too tight, because you're the one that's going to be in pain. Yeah, your hair might look cute, yeah, your hair might look nice and all that, but at the end of the day, what really matters is the hair underneath. Because all that tension on your edges, all that tension on your hair is not good for your hair. One, is going to break it off. Two, it might not help it grow whatsoever. It might eventually start growing, but off the bat, you're already putting so much tension and stress on your hair. It's not a good look, you feel me? So yeah, you want your braids to look nice, yeah, you want your braids to look cute, but also you have to think about your own hair, because it is a person's style. So how you're protecting your hair if it's too tight, right? When you're in the hair salon, sometimes like when they're braiding your hair, you don't feel the pain. You don't feel that shit until hours later. I understand. You don't feel it hours later. While they're braiding your hair, it doesn't feel tight. Sometimes they throw it like, they're like, you want it in the ponytail, you want it out. Sometimes they put it in a ponytail. You don't feel the pain when they're doing your hair. You feel it when you get home. Hours later, when you're trying to lay your head down, you're like, what the actual fuck? Like, you did not feel it. You did not feel it when they was doing your hair. You feel me? I understand that, because I used to get my hair braided, and when I would get my hair braided, I didn't feel no pain. I feel them braiding my hair, but literally hours later or the next day, I feel it. Like, I can't even lay my head down. But it wasn't tight to the point where I couldn't sleep, where I couldn't, you know, do normal activities, like stuff like that. If you can't do that, sweetie, then I'm sorry, but you have to take it out. Maybe you can tell them they did it too tight, and like, can they do it again? I don't think they would do that. I don't think a hairstylist would do that, like do it over because it was too tight. I'm not sure. You never know. You never know. You can be like, hi, I came home hours later and my hair is so unbearably tight, like you did it way too tight that I have to take it out. Can you please redo my hair for me, but looser? I'm not sure if they would do that. I'm really not sure, but it can't hurt to try. But like, the only thing that you may lose is, like, you know, the money that you spent to get your hair done. But at the end of the day, what is most important is your hair underneath. At the end of the day, what's most important is your freaking health. Like, you can't be in pain over hair, you feel me? You can't be in pain over hair. I hope these tips kind of help you guys. They probably might be a little bit more repetitive from the last video, but I have more to say now about it. And because I've read your guys' comments over the months of that video since it's been posted, and I've read your guys' comments because you guys been saying like, oh, but I paid $150 for it, or my mom paid this much money for it, she won't let me take it out. If your parents paid for your hair and they're telling you can't take it out, it's like you have to explain to them like, mom, dad, I can't deal with the pain, it's so unbearably, like I can't, it hurts so bad, I have to take it out. Sometimes I understand like your parents might be like, I just paid $180 for you to do your hair 2 days ago, yesterday, you're not taking it out. I understand that, but you have to make them understand, like, if that shit is really hurting you, you have to take it out. And just for the next time, make sure you tell them, please make it looser, or go to somebody else, you know. Go to somebody else or tell them to make it looser. You have to tell them to make it looser. Don't make it too tight. I'm tender-headed, it hurts me, and sometimes it's tricky. Like when I be sitting in the seat and they're doing your hair, it doesn't feel too tight. You don't feel pain when they're doing your hair. It's a different story if you do. If you feel pain and it hurts when they're doing your hair, tell them, please do it looser, you're hurting me. Tell them, yeah, I'm in pain, you're making it too tight. Like, tell them that. Like, don't just stay quiet. And I understand, like, sometimes you're just in the seat and you're just like, ow, ow, and they're just still doing it, you know. I understand that, but sometimes like you have to just speak up, like, nah, you're doing too tight, sis, please stop, please make it looser, you're doing it too tight. Don't just like stick to the pain because you think that it has to be tight for it to last long. It is true, like, the tighter your braids, the longer it will last, but when it's too tight, it's too tight. When it's too tight, it's too tight. Okay, so just take these tips from me and just apply it to you. Hopefully your box braids are better. And if it's not better within like 2 to 3 days, if the pain is still there, sis, just please take it out and explain to your parents that it really hurts and like it's unbearable, because you don't want to damage your hair. It's supposed to be a protective style. You're supposed to be protecting your hair, not damaging it. Anyways, these are more tips that I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys turn your post notifications to notify every single time your girl uploads her videos. And yeah, check out my video I did on these box braids. I did it myself, and I showed you guys how I did these short box braids on long hair. If you guys also want to do your own hair, you can look up tutorials on YouTube. I looked up videos on YouTube how to do box braids and how to grip the hair and all that. You guys can also do that if you don't want to, you know, spend the money to do your hair. It's always cheaper to do your own hair. So, and if it's too tight, you could always take out your own hair, you know. 3 packs of hair was like $15. So you can always take it out and redo it and make it looser. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I ordered I ordered pork fried rice. I ordered pork fried rice and red ribs. I ordered sesame chicken. We're back in the candy aisle. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this. In it.